has taught me, you don't have to tell all those stories. You just have to be present with the Spirit. And I got the calling June 21st and sent it out that Mary Magdalene wanted to illuminate the sacred formulas of the forbidden Kabbalah by opening portals of illumination in the earth in France. And the Grail mysteries have been a journey for me. Visions of the tomb of Lazarus and the ascension of Jesus, visions of our ascension. So 28 of us gathered in southern France, and my sister here, Anouk, she took, they used to say in Scotland, you take the high road and I'll take the low road. Well, she took the high road because she went up to Scotland, and I took the low road because I was in France. So we were doing the work of Mary Magdalene together. We only saw each other for a few minutes in France, but we connected the energies, and we connected the energies to Egypt and the ISIS codes. So what has happened is that I bring through mantras that have been identified as a holy language and translated. You can see about the tones of creation on my website, Records of Creation. The language has been translated. And it is the essence of the tones of creation. It is the vibration of our new birth. It is a vibration of the consciousness of infinite oneness that is birthing life in the new heaven, new earth. And Mary Magdalene was a prophetess of the living covenant. She was the one, she was the Grail, the womb of Sophia, the womb of Isis, that restored the golden Osiris, as she restored her beloved Yahshua ben Joseph. And her name is Magdalena, Mahada, Yahweh. She is the feminine Christ. She is the beloved. So as we have opened to the power of Emoto's water, do that now. And as our brother opened us to the heart, do that now. And invite the immortal soul of union of the beloved for the sacred marriage within your heart. And as you take a deep breath, and another deep breath, and one more. I am the Trinity of Light. I am sacred union of the Mother and the Father and the divine child. The divine spirit of creation lives within me. I am the oneness. And take a deep breath and connect to the light of your soul. And take, as you breathe in, bring the breath of the life of your soul into your heart and send it into this room, into your community, and receive the heart breath from every being here, from the world, from this sacred earth. And send your breath down to the heart and the womb of Mother Earth. And receive her breath to your heart. And up to the heart of creation. And receive the breath of life from the heart of creation. And send it into this space of love that is our world. And receive the breath of life. I am the one. I am the oneness. I am the beloved. And imagine 2,000 years ago, we were here on the earth. We are the community of the beloved. We were in different places because we're many nation people. We were in every place where the heartbeat of the mother is felt on this sacred Mother Earth. And we agreed to come back now to do the work, to live and sing the songs of creation, that our dear mother could birth life to a new world of peace. And everything that's happening is a birth. We are birthing ourselves into being. And as Mary Magdalene was entombed with Jesus, after the crucifixion, they moved him from the garden tomb into the tomb of Lazarus, and she embodied his wounds as Isis, Osiris. And the wounds were taken from her, as now the wounds of our world will be taken from us, because we are the power of the resurrection. And this mystery was woven of light. It is immortal. It is eternal. 2,000 years ago, over 2,000 years ago, and now it lives through the immortal presence of the divine beloved Yahshua ben Joseph, Magdalene, Mahada, Yahweh. And it was from her womb Sarah was born, first daughter of light, first daughter of the promise of the new creation, the daughter of Horus, the son of Isis, the sister and the brother, the daughter and the mother, the grandmother and the granddaughter. And imagine that the Essenes in France had gone there at the time of the Tower of Babel, and that they protected the ancient white Essene mysteries of the divine alchemy of what was called the Grail. Joseph of Arimathea, Mother Mary. They were all part of the Essene mystery schools. We are Essenes. Wherever we've lived, wherever we've been, in our bodies of light, we are Essenes. And imagine that after the resurrection, pregnant with child, she was sent to France so that the preparations could happen for the secret mystery that is awakening now, the opening of the gateway of illumination. Because now we are in the center. We are aligned with galactic source. We are aligned with the source of creation. And it is time now to remember our divinity, that we are not separate from creation. We are part of the life of creation. We are the life of creation because it lives within us. And imagine that at the time of the fall from grace, you know the story about Adam and Eve and the tree of life? Could you imagine that what really happened is that the feminine energy in the tree of life was limited, and it was reflected through the Kabbalah and the patriarchal use of the Kabbalah that limited the power of the tree of life and oppressed the feminine spirit of the mother of creation. And that from the womb of life, from the blessed union of Mary Magdalene and Jesus, Sarah and the children of light were born, and we were born from her womb. And imagine that there was an ancient formula, the forbidden Kabbalah, that would awaken the tree of life, for the feminine power of divine mother would rise in the tree of life and flow from the third Sephiroth to the second Sephiroth, from the female to the male in the sacred marriage of the tree of life. And imagine that when at last the divine feminine sacred power rises in the tree of life and the union is complete with the mother and the father, that then the 11th Sephiroth, which is the gateway of the illumination to the 12th and 13th, and we are the people of the 13, 13, 13. We are. That's why we're who we are. We're of the 13, 13, 13. And that is a place of total union with the infinite oneness. It is the source of all life that restores the memory to humanity. You're restoring the memory to all of humanity of the infinite oneness, because they say that a part of Creator forgot that it was oneness. And when the tree of life illuminates with the divine union of these sacred formulas, the tree of life bursts forth, and it's so connected to our sacred prophet, Nicholas Black Elk, when the tree flowered. It all comes back to mending the hoop. It all comes back to the flowering of the tree of life. And that which separated us now yields to the power of heart and love, to the force of creation through our hearts. And I've been given the vision of the mantras of the essence of creation, which you will hear today. And I can't tell you all those stories, but you can receive these sacred mantras. And I've been given the Isis code that activates the Sephiroth of the forbidden feminine kabbalah. And I have to be honest with you, because I wouldn't say something like this if it weren't true. We knew when we went to France, Susie and Debbie were there, Anouk was there. We knew that there was, we knew that there was a risk to our lives because the forbidden work was forbidden. But we went safely. We went with joy through the heart breath. And now you're ready. You're ready. Are you ready to receive this gift? The power of the illumination and the ascension of Sarah. So what you're going to see is once we open up the portals in France, which has taken over 2,000 years to prepare, and once we went to the last cave, which is the womb that connects to Israel, the cave in Parios. This is the light that was photographed in our last ceremony in France. And while you're watching the light, we were going to play the tones of creation. So the first ones that I want you to play, Tom, is the Deborah, the CD that has the word Deborah on it, Deborah, Tones of Creation. So as soon as the tones come on, this is the cave. Just move the little arrow down, honey. That's good. Thank you, Christy. This is my daughter, Christy Dawn. Okay, go ahead and begin the tones with any luck. Sometimes technology works. But look at that cave. Just feel that you're there. Go into the cave now while we're waiting for the tones. I discovered this cave in 2007. It connects right to the heart of Israel. There's many mysteries around this cave in Padios. These are the essence tones of creation. Up a little higher, please. All people and their spirit in infinity are God. All the waters of the heavens, heaven and earth, will come together. Heaven God will protect earth goddess forever. I am grace, the female Christ, flowing within and without in infinity. The earth, female, will give infinitely through the wisdom of the gods, male. In eternity, the soul can grow as I am. I am in eternity. In infinity, in the inside and the outside, grows the tree of life. I am the wisdom of the soul, and equal to Yahweh, the male element of God. There will be union of all ascended spirits on earth and in heaven, as I am the eternal light. All sons and daughters of the world will have the key to creation of life and light. There will be beauty and delight in the name of the goddess. The gods and the soul of the goddess will be one. I am grace, the female goddess of the earth. I am grace of the heavens. Amen. 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 Now open. I know. He said I'm okay. Eagle told me that I'm okay on time. I can take 5. I know, but I'll be done by noon. Now, open the light of your soul and the very source of your being to receive the tones of Isis. And as we listen to these tones, open to the prayers that you've prayed at the Sundance Tree. Open to the sacred hoop of the nation and feel the union flow through you to all the living things, to creation itself. So it's the one that says, it's the other one. So receive now the secret feminine kabbalah, the formula for illuminating the tree of life. Is it going to work? Yeah? Hopefully. Okay, that's it. Beloved ones, we can stop it now, Tom. Beloved ones, you are the illumination. You are the radiant light of creation. Thou art blessed eternally with the wisdom of Sophia, the wisdom of the sacred source of all life. I am Magdalene Mahada Yahweh. Open now, beloved community of light, for the co-creation of your light together in the harmony of oneness as you have dreamt but never felt possible. Peace is now possible. Love without limits is the very essence of the breath of your life. It is your heartbeat. It is the light of your soul. It is the dance of your spirit. Beloved ones, stand in the center of creation now and send forth your prayers of light with your hearts open to the universe, to the galaxies, to the cosmos, and receive now the cosmic vibrations of universal oneness and let them flow through your bodies. And simply know with these words, I am the immaculate light of oneness. Know that you are living vessels of the light of creation. You are the blessed ones. And from your hearts and from your souls and from the dance of your spirit, this light, this illumination shall flow forth in rivers of life, to fill the springs of the earth, to fill the hearts of the people. And they will stand up and look at the morning sun and feel life within them. They will feel life within them. And those who have suffered shall be healed. And those who have felt alone shall be embraced by the love of infinite source that flows through your heart as your soul prays and your spirit dances. Ayanaham udmasha udka ahim udba ya yahim shotma Uka shahim alma bakwi ishim shala shahim shanti shalom. Open your hearts now for the union within the divine sacred marriage of the eternal tree of peace, the marriage of your soul, the union of your mind, body, spirit, and soul to the infinite oneness. You are the beloved marriage. And now, bring it into every cell of your body, your water molecules, your heart, and even to the part of you that still knows fear, especially to that part of you. And invite yourself to the holy altar of the sacred marriage and love each other as Yahshua ben Joseph and I loved each other in perfect union of spiritual divinity. And honor yourself and each other as we honor life, so you honor life. For we are the immortal body, and we are the immortal breath. And we are the sacred marriage. Blessed be. Kadosh, Kadosh, Kadosh. Adonai Sevayo. Yodeh, Vodeh, Yahweh. Amen, amen, amen. Blessed be. So be it, and so it is. The invitation now is that sometime during your lunch break, okay, you come to this grail, and we'll get there's some napkins, there's some Kleenexes, and take a sip of the grail and say, I partake of the living waters, and look into the fire and say, I am the flame of creation. And you have your own little private grail ceremony here during lunch. And be brief, please, because if other people want to come to the altar, you can go over there and pray until you just feel like you're so filled up with prayers. But eat good lunch, too. In Holland, we say, lekker, lekker. Thank you. Wopila.